It's been a while since we've actually just spoken to everyone, to you on the camera, and we just wanted to kind of give you a family update because we haven't been posting a lot on YouTube.
And there's a reason why.
What's the reason, Mama B?
Because the creator world is not what it used to be.
It's very different.
Yeah.
It went from creator focused to content focused, and especially the YouTube platform really started focusing on shorts. So you try to keep up, you try to play the game, you try to catch up, you try to do things, and at some point we just said, you know what, we're just going to post whenever, and we're going to, whenever we have a funny short to post, we'll do that. Whenever we have a long video,
But also,
we'll just do that.
Sensationalism killed the creator.
Yeah, all that over the topness.
Because now, if you're not flying a car off a cliff, or you're not eating 50 hot dogs in 30 seconds,
50 hot dogs, that's like so 2013. Now they're eating like 5,000 hot dogs in 10 seconds.
That's the thing, is the creator world is changing drastically, and we are not allowing our family to feed into that.
Yeah.
Which we don't think is healthy, especially for all the young audiences on here. So we wanted to give you an update about what we're doing, because there's a lot of great things happening in the new year, but also this pause that we're taking.
Yeah, it's a nice, much needed pause. We've been doing this for almost, over 10 years now. So it was nice to have a little pause and kind of regroup and figure out what we really want to do coming into the new year.
And what I've learned as a mother, as a content creator for 10 years, is that I cannot have the best of all the worlds of having a healthy family, a stable family, a healthy marriage, great children, my own sanity, and posting every single day.
Yeah.
So that's my experience, which makes me question what we are normalizing on social media, what we're encouraging by these people who have to post all the time.
2-3 times a day, just keep feeding the system.
And again, when that doesn't work, you get wilder in your things. And a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing with children is really, really terrifying.
Yeah,
what parents are putting their children through. I saw a kid stuck in a heat register, and the mom, I just happened to find my child and happened to be filming it. And so please be aware of what you're feeding into, what the type of people that you are giving a platform to, especially when it comes to our kids, because they don't get a vote.
Yeah. Right. So that's why we're switching it up, and we're doing a bunch of different stuff, and we're focusing on quality over quantity. We just saw an eagle just fly over us. Amazing. So that's the thing. We're really, whenever we have an idea, we post it. Whenever we want to do something, we go for it. But now we're focusing on music. Our son Roberto, he
we have a Spanish way of saying it and an English way.
And Roberto,
so in
Mr.
English
B.
we say Roberto, and in Spanish we say Roberto,
aka Mr. B. He's got this incredible music career that he's starting now with his classics, with his crooner sound. If you follow him on TikTok, you'll see his voice. It's incredible, and he's getting a lot of opportunities, so we've been really focused on that.
He started performing for a live audience, which is amazing, and of course Gabby has new music coming out.
Yep.
She's had a couple of great song releases with Look at You Now and Maybe, so please check out her music on everywhere.
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. And that's been the majority of our focus for the past little while, is the kids' music and finding out what they love and what they want to do.
But also keeping our family grounded, which when you take a look at a lot of the families that have been on social media for as long as we have, their outcomes haven't always been healthy for the family, and we never wanted that. For us, it was always about keeping our family safe, together, happy, healthy. And so thank God, here we are together.
Yeah. Slowing down time.
We just celebrated our 21-year anniversary. And this is what's important to us, and I hope it's what's important to you too, for those of you who have followed us a long time, to know that things are strong behind the camera as they are in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, we always put family first. We always slow things down. And it's okay to slow things down and to relax and not to be so pressured into doing things.
Yeah.
Because the more you're pressured into posting or creating content, to tell you the truth, I mean, we've been doing this for so long, we can tell you, It gets stressful. It causes anxiety. It causes depression when the numbers are not the same. But at some point, you just realize, you know what? Just let it go. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You just post and do your thing. And if it does well, and if it resonates with one person or 1,000 people,
But I
great.
think that also we are beyond that constant needing of validation
Right.
from audiences, from people where, oh, how many likes
The
did we get?
likes,
How many
the
comments? How many
comments, yeah.
views? We are at the point where it's like, if people love it, great. If they don't, that's great too, because at the end of the day, we are happy.
Yeah, we're
You know,
super happy. We're having a blast.
I would love to ask a lot of these people with massive numbers, are you happy?
I think that some might be happy, some might actually not know how they feel. They don't have time. They don't have time to feel. I know that personally from a lot of creators that they don't actually have time to sit down and reflect and figure out what is it that I want to do, because I'm so busy creating content and making videos and posting TikToks and doing shorts and cut downs and social this and social that. You don't even have time. And then what happens is 20 years down the road, you realize, wait a second, that wasn't really worth it because I wasted all those years and I could have balanced it out a little bit. And that's pretty much it. It's really just about balance and slowing down and really figuring out
And
what you really
finding
love.
meaning.
Yeah.
So for us, for example, today we had a great situation where we were coming out of the gym. The four of us went to the gym together, and we came out and Papa noticed a homeless man who had been sleeping on the ground and he had no shoes. And so Papa went, Papa B, my husband Andres. I never know what to call you
I
in
know,
front of
it's
the
like
camera.
to wear jerseys.
He went to speak to him, which first of all is unheard of because of course when we see homeless people, we're afraid of them. We think like they're so different when really we are all the same. So Papa went to speak to him to strike up a conversation, and the gentleman shared how he had so many mosquito bites. And so he said, do you have that canister? Because I always carry a canister of mosquito repellent because they massacre
They
my body.
love you.
And so we gave it to him. Actually, you sprayed
I
him
sprayed him
first.
down. I sprayed his legs to make
And
sure
then
that,
we gave him the canister, and then we saw that he wasn't wearing shoes. And so yours truly here said, let's go get you some
let's
shoes.
go for a walk. Let's go to the shoe store. Where's the closest shoe store? So we went.
Yeah.
We went in there. And we're like, what kind of shoes you want?
Yeah.
Just pick
But
whatever.
on the way in, we saw another gentleman
Yes.
who is also a homeless gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, ¿Quieres un par de zapatos nuevos? Would you like a new pair of shoes? And he said, yeah, of course. I
go.
said, let's go in.
So we both walked
So
in.
the sales clerks were like, what is happening?
on?
And I said, they're going to pick whatever pair of shoes they want.
Mm-hmm.
And so we ended up buying one gentleman a nice pair of running shoes. The other gentleman wanted like hiking
like those
boots.
hiking boots. So he was so
And
happy.
He was so happy when he left the store. He was running
just
with
like
them
sprinted.
because it had been 12 years since he had a new pair of shoes. So we didn't film this. Really, it wasn't a moment called for pulling out a camera. We were in the moment and we wanted to pass on this love to our kids. They were both there. They witnessed it. And so we just wanted to say to you, thank you, because you enable us to do stuff like that. And we do a lot of stuff like that, like on a daily basis. But this one really hit home for us because to see these gentlemen without shoes, it shouldn't be. We shouldn't live in a
We
world
should all
like
have
that.
shoes. We should all have that freedom and not live in pain. So yeah, as Mama B said, thank you for helping us
Yeah.
through these years with the videos, watching our videos. That allows us to find the good and be the good wherever we can.
Thank you for continuing to make the B family, the AB family, relevant. Because without you watching our videos, we wouldn't be able to do stuff like that. And so a lot of times people watch videos and these people get tons of views and they make money. And then like, okay, so what are you doing with that now? What are you
Right.
doing with your voice, with your platform? And so for us, we try to change lives everywhere we go. And so thank you for enabling us to do that because we love to do that. And you are a part of that. And so we just wanted to come on here because we know that a lot of you guys loved our podcast too. We haven't filmed that.
We haven't done that. Well, we've been busy. We've been moving around a lot. And maybe in the new year, once we find certain topics that we want to talk about, we'll post a podcast. Could be one podcast per year. Who knows? You never know. It's just we don't want to set a plan
No.
because we don't want to set expectations and then
Because God, Source, Universe has bigger plans than the plans that we make.
yeah.
And so sometimes we need to zig and zag when opportunities come, or Our intuition tells us to slow down, focus on family, focus on marriage, focus on yourself, on peace of mind, focus on your health. These are the things that I think people are lacking because of this new world of social media and
Yeah.
being influencers and trying to make a living and make money. And
Yeah, it's a grind. It's a
Yeah.
nonstop grind. You got to find that balance, and it's great if you love to work, you love to create. That's great, but find that balance. And for everyone consuming social media, find that balance as well. If you find yourself just aimlessly scrolling, just put it down. Just put the phone down. Breathe a little.
give yourself a limit,
Give
like
yourself
10
a break.
minutes.
Yeah, I think every platform should have that break. You know when you scroll TikTok too long,
Yeah.
and I think they removed that now, but if you scroll TikTok or YouTube or Instagram or anything like that, there should be like a limit that just has someone pop up and say, all right,
Because 90% of what you're seeing online is fake.
yeah, it's all fabricated.
And so a lot of these videos, unfortunately, a lot of these with these families,
Yeah.
it's all fake. And
Totally.
if you are eating that, if you are buying it, if you are feeding into that, please be aware of what kind of world you are creating, what kind of world you're contributing. So 10 minutes. I love cooking videos. I love people creating stuff using food. Whatever your passion is, then get off and then go and live your life.
That's it. I like that. Words of wisdom from Mama B. Oh, so we just wanted to say thank you. We love you, and yeah, we'll post when we find something that we feel like we want to share with the world. We will post it, and you can kind of see us everywhere. And we're excited for the music. It's gonna be a lot of music.
Let us know if you've been listening to Gabriella B's Maybe Look at You Now. Let us know if you're following our son with his crooner music. Have you heard his voice?
Yeah, we're gonna link it all down there.
He was
His voice is-
performing the other night in front of a live audience, and there was a table that was trying to guess his age.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the performance, they came over and they said, "We think he's about 22 years old." And we said, "No, he's 18." They said, "Wow, with a voice like that, that is incredible." So thank you for all the love you give to our kids. Thank you for supporting their music. And thank you for continuing the journey with us.
Yeah, thank you for the journey. It's a long and fun journey, and we love it that you're with us.
So thank you. We love you. We are grateful for you. We appreciate you. We hope you're having an incredible holiday season. We hope you had a great Christmas. We wish you all the very best for 2024. May it be a year that brings you a ton of inspiration, empowerment, love, health, joy, peace, abundance, success, all the good things that life has to offer. But above all, may you be happy.
We love you. Peace.